Hi everybody, today I have a video for you on the new Urban Decay Disney Alice in Wonderland through the Looking Glass collection. I'm really excited to be sharing this with you. It's inspired by the movie, and there are 5 lipsticks in the collection and there is a palette. The palette is very old school packaging, which I really like, and there are some new finishes in the lipstick range. So we'll move on to looking at the packaging. I'll do a little comparison with the old palette before we get started, then I'll have swatches of this, and then there'll be swatches of the lipsticks and then a little video footage of each of these lipsticks on, and I will follow it up with a get ready with me style video. So if you want to see all of this swatched and up close, then please keep on watching. So this is the original Alice palette, and as you can see it's the same sort of format. Try not to blind you there, but that is what it looks like. Kind of very old school animation style. It's really pretty. And then it has the drawer with the colours in. Now, I can't pull it all the way out as much as I'd like to, because you can normally pull these out, but I've not done that before. It's got like little rabbits along the top and little keyholes. I don't know if you can see that. And then you get your 2 pencils in here. We've got flip side and 0 and a little mini primer portion. I've never removed it. I honestly don't know why, because all the other palettes I've removed the liners, but I've also never used this palette. So as you can see, none of the shades have even been swatched. I got this off eBay and yeah, I've just not wanted to use it basically, but they're really, really pretty colours. It just didn't feel right to kind of tamper with it. But yeah, that's what the old one looks like. So it's quite nice that the new one is the same sort of format. Size wise, it is different though. So put this one on top so you can see better. You can see that it is a good bit bigger that way. It's roughly the same lengthwise, but depth so it is deeper. This is what the palette looks like. This is the box, and the box and the packaging on the palette are identical, so the front cover is the same on both. Inside it's got this kind of floral pattern in black and white, which is quite pretty. And then on the back it does have the names and shades in here, so it's a nice box. And then, as you've just seen in the comparison between the old and the new, this is actually the same sort of format, although the size is a little bigger, so it's a little longer. I think that may be to do with the brush, because obviously you've got a panel there with a brush in, plus the fact that I think the shadows are a touch larger, so yeah. I mean, I've not measured them, so it's just what I kind of thought looking at it. But I would probably say that the size difference, which is this way rather than that way, it probably is to actually compensate for the brush being included. And it's nice that there's a brush included in this. So that's what it looks like. And I do like, I know a lot of people have complained about the old school packaging. I like the old school packaging because, you know, it's like similar to the first palette, which sold out. And in here you've got the mirror and the lid, and it's got all these clocks on the background, which is really pretty, and that's in black and white. And it says on the mirror, "We're all mad here," which I just think is really a nice touch, because I'm always saying that about this house, that you don't have to be mad to live here, but it does help because we're all a bit mad. And then you've got this lovely bit here. It just says, "I'm not strange, weird, off, nor crazy. My reality is just different from yours," which is really nice. It's, you know, just because you're different doesn't mean that, you know, you're any worse than anybody else. I like to be different. And then inside you've got this butterfly, which is just it's quite nice. It's a couple of layers actually, but it's just kind of that plasticky type, so it's nice and shiny. And yeah, it stands up. It's really pretty. And then this seems to be a little bit magnetised, I think. I don't know, it seems to go down quite nicely. So that's what that looks inside. And then the drawer. On the front of the drawer it says, "I know who I was when I got up this morning, but I must have changed several times since then," which is also quite nice. It's got a lot of detail about this palette. You've got the black and white floral down the sides from the inside the box, and then it's just colourful on the back. And then the drawer, I'll pull it right out, just can't on this. that's what it looks like. Now, when I originally saw pictures, I actually thought that this was metal between the shadows, but it's not. So it's just an illusion, but it's also, the way that it's done is an optical illusion, which makes it look like they're kind of raised in a way, but it's really beautiful. I love that kind of feature. And then you do get a brush in here. It's a double-ended brush. You've just got a nice little blending brush, and then on the other end just a nice sort of lid brush, but it's a decent size one, so you could actually do a little bit of sort of more detailed blending. So I'd say that that's kind of a diffusing sort of blending, whereas this is more sort of in the corner, in the outer crease. You could blend it but not like blow it out. It'd be quite nice, and you could also use that to apply colours on the lid as well. And of course this has the pattern on it, and it says Urban Decay, so it's a nice brush. It's pretty. It's nice that they continued the pattern onto the brush to make it stand out as being coming with this palette. And of course in here you do get 20 shades, so I'm going to swatch those all for you now. And yeah, really, really beautiful. It's a nice mix of colours actually. We've got some neutrals, looks like we've got some nice shimmery shades, some glittery ones, a couple of mattes, and some nice bright shades. So I think it's pretty representative of the way the film is, because the film has lots of colour to it, but obviously you do have a little bit of darkness in there as well, because it's quite dark. So yeah, let's swatch. The swatch on my arm here, I have applied Urban Decay Primer Potion, eye primer potion, so that it just gives it a nice base. Let's take a moment for these beautiful fresh shades. So beautiful. So we've got Looking Glass, Hatter, Lily, Heads Will Roll, and Time. Time looks like it'll be quite a nice match for the lipstick, and I will swatch the lipstick above it also. So Looking Glass is a very pale matte sort of peach shade. Really nice, a kind of a all over lid colour for me. Very similar to my skin colour, hopefully you can see it. Then you've got Hatter, which is this amazing sort of grass green. Then you've got this one, which is Lily. This is so beautiful. This is like an ivory shade, but it's got a pink duochrome to it, which is gorgeous. Then you've got Heads Will Roll, which is this amazing tealy aqua colour, which seems to have some shimmer. Now, it's kind of got gold shimmer, but it's not highly visible. I think that would probably drop off once you use it and you'll just be left with that colour. But that's all good with me because I love this colour. Then you've got Time. Time is stunning. Look at the pigmentation on that. It's this beautiful navy blue, but it's got silver shimmer to it. So that's the first row, and I am so impressed. I'm probably going to run out of room because I did my swatches a little big. So we might have to improvise here, but hopefully, yeah, they're really good. Okay, on to the next row. I'm really impressed with this row too. So first you've got Reflection, which is a lovely peach. That's gorgeous. I'm going to love that all over the lid. Then you've got Gone Mad, which is a beautiful plummy aubergine colour, which is also gorgeous. Then you've got Duchess. Duchess is another peach, but when you move it, it's got a pink reflect on it. I think if you're really fair, this colour's going to be really amazing. I'm not sure how it would work on more medium skin tones, but I can definitely see it really well on me. Then you've got Bandersnatch. Oh my goodness, this is a beautiful deep blue, but again, it's got that kind of aqua to it, because as you can see, there's a big difference between like the navy and the Bandersnatch colour. I can't wait to wear this. And then a couple of people have said this Dream On colour's not very good, but again, I'm pale, so it's just this beautiful lilac glitter colour. Now, this reminds me of the Dazzle Shadows by MAC, which I would not use as an all-over lid colour because it would take so much building up. I like to use them as shadow toppers, and that's what I'd use this one for, but I actually think it's got really great pigmentation on my skin. Hopefully you can see that. But that's it so far. I mean, I'm super impressed with the first two rows. Absolutely gorgeous. Then you've got Paradox, which is a beautiful shimmery orange. It's a really unique shade. It's really beautiful. The next one is kind of a bronzy shimmer shade, and that one is Kingdom. Followed by this beautiful pomegranate type shade. This one's called Salazengrum. And then the last one is this beautiful, like sort of mid-brown shimmery shade. And that one is called Chronosphere. and I have run out of room. But these are beautiful, more earthy, rusty shades. I mean, these two here are so unique. You'd be hard pressed to find those kind of colours elsewhere. But these are another 5 beautiful shades, and I'm super excited because, guys, look at these. It's so beautiful. Oh, I love it. Okay, for some reason I lost the footage of the last 5 swatches, but here they are. I've done them again. This is Metamorphosis. That actually is the only shadow in the palette that is a bit patchy. That was 2 passes rather than 1. But it's a beautiful sky sort of blue colour, really gorgeous. Then you've got Cake, which is this kind of fuchsia colour. Followed by Chessboard, which is a nice warm brown. Royal Flush, which is an amazing frosty champagne colour, like an oyster. It's so pretty. And then Mirror, which is kind of a gunmetal grey, which is kind of unusual. You'd expect Mirror to be something kind of like a very high shine silver, so it's quite nice that it's kind of that grey. So that's what the last 5 shades in the palette look like. So I like that Urban Decay tend to do like rows that kind of go together. The colours don't necessarily go together here, they're more about the characters. But also, these are the names of the lipsticks as well. So whether it's kind of these colours will go well with that lipstick, these colours will go well with the Mad Hatter lipstick. You know, maybe it's another thing that they've kind of been thinking, but I like it. I really like what they've done there. And like I said, nobody else has kind of mentioned that. So I thought I'd bring that up in my video. Then, just because I thought this would be quite cool for reference point, I've broken down the shadows into the characters, because downwards the 4 shadows, let me get the palette, downwards the 4 shadows are actually the characters. I'm going to hold the camera back a little bit so you can see better. So these 4 are Alice, then you've got Mad Hatter, then you've got Marana, who is the White Queen. I had to think about it for a second there. Then you've got Erasabeth, who is the Red Queen, and then you've got Time, who is played by Sacha Baron Cohen. He basically provides the chronosphere, which is why there's a colour called chronosphere there, to Alice so that she can turn back time. So I have swatched those and I put the lipsticks with them as well. So this is Alice's set, which is really nice because, you know, you can just think of Alice with these 2 colours particularly, with her dress, like from traditional Alice in Wonderland, and then the lipsticks there. Then you've got the Mad Hatter. These colours so scream the Mad Hatter. I can think of his hair and his eyes and his hat and his clothes with these colours. Then this is Marana, who is the White Queen. And I kind of see that because she's kind of very, very pale, and you've got that nice kind of frosty colour here, and some kind of some duochrome going on, but then some bronzer shades, and then like she has the dark lip. Then up here you have the Red Queen, which is Erasabeth. I really like the colour family for this one. The blues, the very rich blues, and then the red. And then Time. And this kind of makes me think of an old watch, kind of the bronze colours and the silver, and then you've got that nice glitter and the deep blue, and then the lipstick. So I thought that'd be quite interesting because I like how those kind of colour families all work together. Like I said, not seen anybody kind of do that comparison or actually look at the shades in that way. So it's quite nice to see kind of like their concept for those colours. So overall, I think that this is a very, very beautiful palette. I think there are some amazing colours in here. Again, I'm going to show you these swatches because they're so amazing. I know you can barely see that, but I can see it more in person. But there's nothing here that I didn't think swatched well. I did take 2 passes at that, but look at it with 2 passes, it's amazing and really opaque. So I think that they do swatch incredibly well. They are all very pigmented shadows. Again, this colour that a lot of people have had problems with, I didn't. It's a beautiful lilac shade, like a dusky lilac. It's got nice glitter to it. I really, really like everything. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's got the most beautiful pink shift to it. Really, really beautiful colours, and I am so pleased that I got this, and I'm really happy with it. Hopefully you'll all still be able to get it at this point. I know that they said that once the stocks have gone, they won't be restocking. It is a limited edition product and they won't be constantly restocking it. So, you know, get it while you can, basically. So that is the palette. I'm so excited to create a look with this. I'll definitely do a get ready with me with that palette. And then I have the lipsticks also. So there are 5 lipsticks and I did get all 5. No, I'm not made of money. I just have been selling makeup because I knew that this collection was coming, and I knew that I wanted to get, after seeing swatches and after seeing these, I knew I wanted to get all 5 lipsticks and I wanted the palette. So I have been selling makeup in preparation for this collection coming out. And I know it's like, why would you sell makeup? But it's just makeup that I basically bought and I haven't used, or I just swatched it, or I've used it lightly. So, you know, why keep it in the drawer when you're not using it, and, you know, let it just rot away? Better that it goes to somebody who does want it. Anyway, I sound like I'm trying to justify myself, but I'm not. So these are the lipsticks. And they have this lovely packaging as well, which matches the palette. It's really pretty. We seem to have kind of migrated to this like sort of style lipstick bullet, and I think that's what the new Vice lipsticks are going to come like. They're going to be this style rather than the old school metal style. They're going to be this style, and they're going to kind of look like a bullet. So they're really nice. I've read a whole post which showed every single colour swatched, and I've got about 48 on the list that I'm really in love with, and that's just seeing them in swatch form. So, you know, more could be added to that. But yeah, it's the same as the Gwen Stefani collection, and it's just the lid, plastic. It's got UD on the top, and then this is your bullet. I'm not going to swatch that one first. I like that they've got the colours on the bottom, I must admit, and I have displayed mine that way up so that I can see. We'll start with the lightest colour. This one's called Alice. Let me see what it says. It says that it is a sheer shimmer. Okay. And it's a very unusual colour to look at. It's this beautiful peach. It's got the UD stamped on the lipstick there. And it looks a very unusual colour, and it is. I'm going to stop now and take some photographs, and then we'll come back and do swatches. Before I get into talking about the lipsticks or doing the lip swatches, these are what the lipsticks look like. So the packaging is very much like the palette. It's very pretty. I like the floral, and then kind of got the Alice in Wonderland here. It's slightly raised as well. And then, of course, they do have the colours on. I do like that about the Urban Decay lipsticks, because without even having to open it, you know what colour is inside. And then in here, again, you've got the black and white floral pattern on the inside of the box. And I'll turn them over so you can see better of the colour. So it's got the colour on the end and the name. And then that's what they look like. And I do tend to share things on Instagram and Snapchat when they first arrive, so if you want to see things before they actually appear in hauls, definitely check out me in both places. I'm Spacey's #1 girl. Okay, so let's get to swatching. As you can see, I haven't even used these myself yet, so I'm excited to swatch them. And there'll be a little bit of video footage at the end with me actually trying these on, so if you want to hang around and see what these look like on a very pale girl, then do hang around for that as well. But let's swatch them. Ooh. So this colour is a sheer shimmer, so don't expect it to be super duper in your face. I don't know if you can even see it, it's here. But in person it is a lovely light peach, but then it's got this really lovely pink shimmer to it, which just sits on the top. I don't even know if you're seeing that on camera, but it's really pretty in person. But it's very, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm lost for words. It's really not in your face. It's really pretty. Now the next lipstick, you can see that this looks a bit messed up. This actually arrived messed up, and I have been refunded, or I'm about to get refunded for it, and I did order another one from Feel Unique. I was lucky enough to be able to get one before it sold out, because this colour is so beautiful. And I have actually tried this one on just because it's so badly damaged. And I love it. It's this amazing purple, and it's kind of got this metallic to it. It's kind of got like a purple, like a lilac sort of shimmer. It's really beautiful, and I loved how it looked on. So I'm really excited about that one. It's just a shame that it was badly damaged. This one's Time. I'm really excited about this one because I love this colour. I love that it's such a deep navy, but you can see the silver shimmer even in the bullet. And it looks really pretty, so There it is. Oh, it's so beautiful. So it's a very dark navy blue. And, oh, I didn't tell you, sorry. Mad Hatter is a metallized. Interesting, not heard of that one before. This one's metallized as well. So I'm probably thinking that they're probably going to bring some more metallized ones out in the Vice range. But this is so beautiful. It's a really dark blue with silver shimmer. Really love that. I'm definitely going to put a liner under that to make the colour pop a little bit more. But I'm really pleased with it. And then you've got a Elizabeth, and I'm sure that this is the White Queen, but I'm not sure. This is a comfort matte. So it should be comfortable to wear. We'll see. Oh yeah, that just swatches like a dream. That's so beautiful. Beautiful. Love that colour. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful true cherry red. And you know I love my reds. I'm very excited about that. And then Murana, which is metallized again. So this will be interesting to swatch this one, because I can't actually see like the metallic bits in that, not like I could with Time. Oh my goodness, that is so stunning. There it is. I think it looks like it's got like very mild, sorry, baby pink shimmer to it. Beautiful. I really like this because I wanted to get it because I know I've got lots of deep reds and stuff, but I like that it's got a little bit of something different to it, that little bit of metallic edge. So those are the lipstick swatches. Beautiful, beautiful colours. I was so excited with the colour range that was coming out with this collection. I think they're gorgeous. So everything in this collection is really beautifully thought out. I love the colour range. I love the different lipsticks. I think the metallized ones seem a really interesting finish. Like I said, I'll do a little bit of video footage at the end of me trying all 5 of those on if you want to stick around to see it. I also love the palette. I think all of the colours are really pigmented and really beautiful, and there's some really unique shades in this palette. And I will be doing a get ready with me using this palette. That's probably going to be the next video up, so if you want to see how they perform on pale skin, then yeah, do check that out as well. But thank you very much for watching as always. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. I'm going to love and leave you and see you all soon. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are and whatever you are doing. Bye guys!